Hey there, Wes Dove here with Dove Development and Consulting. We went through a few separate pieces about how values really form the foundation for the organizations that we're a part of, more specifically, the organizations we're leading. What we're going to do now is start a process that really walks through, I'm going to say 3 different pieces, but we're going to break each down into a few separate entities of themselves. But we're going to talk through the idea of who really cares about those values in our organization. And first, we're going to look at gosh, our team does. Our team really pays attention to what those values are, and most specifically, how we lead by those values. Later on, we're going to get to how it impacts the customers and clients and how it impacts the community and our reputation, all these different parts. But for now, what I want to challenge you to really think about is how we as leaders have to set an example of those values that we talk about, that we've got printed in our handbooks, we've got on the wall, we've got on our shirts, in the hallways, wherever they're at. If we're talking about values, we better be living those values, because if we don't, we're not going to earn our team's trust. And even when we've got some exceptional performers on our team, if we don't exemplify those values, if they see those disconnects, over time, that's going to erode the trust. And while they might be great at what they do, they might still be top performers, they might fulfill every requirement in their job description, we won't continue to earn that discretionary effort that we can only get through high levels of buy-in and employee engagement. And what happens when we don't over time? Well, gosh, if you go through the rest of wherever you're accessing this, we're going to go into that in depth. And I promise you, it's not a picture we want. I'm going to make a case for how I've seen executives in different organizations say, here's what we value, but here's what we do. Here's what we value. Here's how we're going to act. Here's what we value. Here's how we're going to treat the people that have been loyal to us. And in any case, it doesn't serve them well long-term. They might look good in an instant, but at some point in time, it's going to bite them in their ass. It's just the way it works. And let's be honest, if that were you and I, and we're not seeing the people that we're supposed to be leading exemplifying the values they're talking about, we're not going to follow long term. That's just how it is. Now, look, moving forward, we're going to dig into how we can build a great team around values. That's next. How we can flip the switch and say, I'm going to live by these values, and I'm going to make sure that a team has a reason to follow me. And after that, we're going to really talk about how we can rally that team around and be a best-in-class organization when we do work hard to exemplify those values. Hope you'll stick with me through it. If you've never accessed it before, though, wherever you're catching this, the recording, the video, the audio, whatever you've got right here, I challenge you to click on through to the webpage where it has a quick video assessment challenging you to identify what's killing the profitability, what's the major profitability killer you're dealing with in your organization right now. I promise you, leadership ties to it in some way, shape, or form, and we can help figure out what's the best resource for you right away. Is it something low cost or no cost? Is it a tailored conversation around how we can help you identify and address and capture that lost profitability? Hope we can serve you through the process. Look forward to seeing you soon. Make it a great day. God bless.